Glad I'm not
Good
taking.
morning, everybody. Yes, he's talking while we're live. That's
Well,
right.
it's been we've been having a little bit of difficulty.
Not we.
Okay, you did.
The computer does not like this camera sometimes, and then it doesn't like the soundboard sometimes. It just says, "I ain't working, damn it, no more."
I was going to say it's really good that I didn't have to do my eye exam today for my new license because my eyes are fuzzy. I wonder what yesterday was.
Well, don't you know you just have to know what take a picture of the thing, and then while you're in there, and just have the phone down below you, and then you just like, oh, okay.
I had to do the third grade eye test.
Oh, you know what I did one time? I did this. It works.
She didn't catch you.
No, because it's like this. They can't see it. And you can have it open just a little bit.
I see just fine.
Okay, that is.
I had so many people tell me, "There's no way you're going to pass that," and I'm thinking, I can see it just fine from space, the waiting area.
Yeah, well, it's pretty easy to pass that one. All right, let's get it going since it's taken us so long to get going.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody, especially everybody talking and having. All right, so it's not a major news day. We have a few things. Did you have anything before we get going?
Anything? No. Tomorrow's my day. I've read a couple things in the paper this morning, but actually, I don't get the paper anymore. In the internet, in the intergoogles this morning, but. It's all silly conjecture stuff, and
they make a headline, and then
the headline looked great.
It's like, only if this happens on the third Tuesday of the second day of whatever.
Yeah. And you get into the story, you read the headline, you think, oh, this could be, and they're spewing the same rhetoric that they did 2 weeks ago. So we've already talked about it.
Okay.
Interest rates are down.
Well, yeah. Down compared to what? To see, we're 1 basis point. So, I mean, overall, this is what I had to. Stocks are trading lower this morning, while mortgage bonds are relatively unchanged. Well, let's see here. Dow. Oh, I just missed Dow. Nasdaq's down 300. I'll let you know when Dow comes back around when it's at. So basically, I mean, it depends. It's so all over the place because of the fighting that's going on. Instead of let's just fix the country, let's fight about it. Bitcoin's way down, man, 82,000. So Dow's down 316 right now.
Really?
Yeah. So that whole stocks and trading lower this morning is true. Everybody's waiting for tomorrow, which is the Fed announcement. Is it really going to do anything? They're not going to shake up the markets. They're not going to lower short-term interest rates. They're not going to do anything. Yeah. So is it really going to make a big deal?
Well, at least they get to hear it. I didn't go, oh, well, nothing's going to change. Let's just go about our business. The Dow was up yesterday, wasn't it?
I don't remember. I don't look after our morning about the Dow. It's not important to me. It doesn't do anything for me.
I looked midday and I saw that it was still green. So that means it's up. Even it's up a couple %. But that's how my ticker shows it is just percentages.
Yeah. Well, 10-year is sitting at 4.30, which yesterday was much lower than that.
Okay.
That closed higher. So that's going the wrong way again. But it's still not 4.8.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. It's going to take, and like I said, we're all over the place. We got tariff issues. We got a bunch of stuff that's going on that there is messing with everything.
There's going to be some bumps. I wish he would say, no income tax on 250 or more.
What are you saying? 150?
150. That's kind of low. That's low.
Yeah, but the positive thing about that is when you retire.
Yeah.
You got a light in your eye. Why don't you push that blind up?
Light. Oh, I see it.
The other one.
No, wait. I got it. Watch. Oh, there it is.
No, the one above that.
No.
Where the light's coming in at. Yeah, there. There you go.
Okay.
All right. That was tough. Let's keep moving.
Well, it's a sign of good luck if you got a light in your eye.
Is that what it is? No, it's not.
You're still alive.
That means the doctor's looking at you because you're not doing anything.
Not responding.
All right. So GDP estimate and Fed outlook. So this is the Atlanta Fed's latest GDP estimates for Q1 2025.
Gross domestic product.
Yes. Ooh. Basically, what are we selling? What are we doing?
Right.
Is a negative 2.1%, signaling a contraction. However, factoring the impact of gold, the reading could be closer to flat. The Fed concludes their meeting tomorrow. Key focus areas: Fed funds rate projections, inflation outlook, unemployment rate expectations, GDP forecast revision. The Fed stance will probably be
flat.
No, what I mean is there'll be an influence by the GDP estimates and stuff like that, but I don't think they're going to do anything still. It's not even the table.
Is the GDP down because Canada took those 150 bottles of whiskey off their shelves?
Yeah, it's totally dropped everything. Yeah. All right. So two things came out today. The National Association of Home Building Housing Market Index March report came out. Overall builder sentiment. There,
sediment.
No,
it's waste.
Yeah. Fell 3 points to 39. That's really low. That's probably the lowest we've seen in a while.
Yeah.
We need over 50 for builders to really start building, and people don't understand that's why they're not building.
I remember the latter part of 24, it was getting up into the 40s, wasn't it?
It was getting close to 50. It was like 48 or more. Yeah, so we dropped since.
So we're going the wrong direction.
Well, that's just because rates went up and a bunch of other stuff right at the end of the year, and that was all because let's spend everything we can and fleece this government with every amount of money we can get out of here before they realize that Biden's not signing stuff.
Well, the cool thing about that is the unforeseen consequences of a robo pen is I think most of those people that got pardoned are maybe back on the chopping block.
I don't think so because they said it's a legal thing. It's legal to do it, unfortunately.
Last thing I read was the courts were looking at it as they don't know who signed it.
Well, that's the difference. You got to.
If it's not signed by the president.
Well, they don't know that for a fact. So, all right, let's get in. So,
Okay,
sales
cool.
expectations held steady at 47. So we expect sales to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Buyer traffic declined 5 points to 24. That's really low. That's probably the lowest it's been in a few years. Builders cite higher costs, tariff concerns, and uncertainty as a reason for their declining confidence. Tariff-related costs are adding an estimate almost 10 grand per home. It sounds like the California stuff that they do by adding all this stuff all the time.
Right.
But, again, this is short term. We'll see what happens. They're ramping up aluminum places in in the United States to get the aluminum now. A lot of those manufacturers are like, this is great. We're doing amazing because we don't have to work. We don't have to buy it from other places. We can get it here when we have it. And that's the bottom line, is so we can control our own costs.
Yep.
All right. The other thing came out today is housing starts and permits. Permits were flat month over month, but showed a decline in multifamily units year over year. I mean, that was going through the roof there for a long time.
Yeah.
But I think what it has to do is, I don't know if you remember, but back during the pandemic, a lot of people were buying multifamily units, apartment complexes, all those different things, and they were doing adjustables. Easy for me to say today. They were using adjustables instead of the Fannie Mae rate at like 4.7 back then. They said, "Well, we're going to do adjustables. We're going to do this." And now those don't pencil, and they're losing them, and so they're selling them, and that's why they're probably not building as much because a lot of those units are coming on the market.
Yeah.
Housing starts rebounded 11%, driven by strong activity in the South and Northeast, bouncing back from harsh winter conditions. Multifamily construction completions are down 20% year over year, potentially driving higher rental prices in the future, meaning because they don't have places to go into, they have to fight over. Vacancy rate remained at 6.9%. So
okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, they're just saying down the road that 6% could drop more, and then it will be very much more expensive to get a place and pay rent.
Then people will go rent,
buy.
I'll buy.
Yeah, well,
it's more stable.
Exactly. So I don't know if people think because the DOJ was taken over by somebody else that the whole Realtor commission issue was done. Well, no, it's not. Department of Justice is intensifying its scrutiny of realtor commissions. The investigation is aimed at ensuring more transparency and competition in the real estate agent fees. This could lead to further regulatory changes impacting the commission structure for home transactions. If changes are implemented, home buyers and sellers could see reduced commission costs, altering the traditional I almost said broken because it is broken. Traditional brokerage model.
Yeah, I call bullshit on all that stuff. We're so transparent, it's ridiculous.
That's California. Not everybody's California.
Yeah, it's true.
All right. Will home prices fall in 2025? That is the question.
Nope. Well, that's my answer.
I think it depends on where. The question should be where. With more inventory expected to hit the market, some experts are predicting that home price growth could slow. I think Florida and Texas and some of those states could have some issues.
To have a lot of issues.
Yeah, I mean, because it has to do with insurance, not the fact that people don't want to buy houses. They just can't afford the insurance. So we need to fix that issue.
Well, and when you have a third of the nation's inventory on the market in Florida, I think prices are going to go down.
Yeah, possibly. They're already going down.
Yeah.
Fannie Mae blacklisted is impacting home sales. What Fannie Mae blacklist is basically condo complexes that have issues that can't get a Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac loan on it because a growing number of home sales are being paralyzed because of this. When appraiser or a property is blacklisted, the Fannie Mae won't purchase loans associated with them, causing major disruption in the transaction, lack of transparency. So then you have to get some of these unique situations, unique loans in there, and others companies who do those. It's not fun to deal with.
No.
So that's basically all I have for today.
Yeah, that's a scary day. It sounded so scary, but you know what? Tomorrow will be a different day, and everything will be rosy.
First of all, everything we talked about is not here.
Yeah, no, it's this could happen.
No, it's here, but not here, not physically in Stanislaus County, Tuolumne County, Tuolumne County and Calaveras County. You have insurance issues. However, you're still getting insurance,
right?
Not unlike, we're still not in the top 10 states for costs for insurance. Thank God.
Yeah, no kidding.
But yeah, I mean, we still have that going for us.
Well, and what local people should take away from this, local buyers should take away from this, is going to be the least expensive time you can buy a piece of property. So do that instead of waiting for interest rates to come down and then being in competition and paying more for the property. I don't know, it seems smart to me.
Yeah. But I hear a lot of people hearing rates. I hear rates dropped and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, well, they're lower than they were, but we're not where we were September of last year.
Yeah.
So understand that it's inexpensive. You have to do things you need to do. And if you're a vet and you're refinancing, doing cash out or something like that, go VA so we can just do it Earl down the road, which is no income, no nothing. Just every after 6 payments and 210 days, you can do a quick refinance with minimal costs. And the best part of that is if you didn't have a job, you still can refinance because that's the smartest thing that of all the loans out there, you're already qualified for it. Why do you need to qualify again for it? To just lower the payment.
This makes what do we call that? Makes sense.
Yes, very much so. Yeah. That's all I have for today, Mike. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, I was here. I said a few things.
Well, I'm sorry it took us so long to get going. It's always something occasionally.
Well, I'll still make my sales meeting.
All right. Everybody make it a great day. We'll be back.
Peace out,
tomorrow.
brothers, sisters.
We'll have local numbers or state numbers, some numbers.
We're going to have local numbers tomorrow, and then we'll talk about the state on Friday.
All right. Everybody make it a great day. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Love you all. Peace out.
You had that wrong.